What up, Raffleaters? Welcome back to my channel. We are back in South Ruimveldt Gardens. This is Caneview Avenue. I just wanted to start here so that I can show you what's happening here in the back of South. So this road runs along the embankment on which this high power line, the power from the power ship comes in on these high tension lines on an embankment. And this road runs beside that embankment. That goes all the way out to the Demerara River. That is the embankment, crosses over the public road and so on. But here, the government is undertaking a street renovation project here in the back of South. So this is Caneview Avenue, and of course, across on the other side, that's Houston. We just passed, I think it was Basu. Basu, I think, is running a housing development, built a housing development just over the canal. Beyond this pile of dirt that was created here, this pile of dirt was created after digging out this trench to widen the road. So beyond that pile of dirt is the housing development. But here we are, we're looking at new developments here in South Ruimveldt Gardens. And the most important of those developments is that new hotel. That is the 4 Points by Sheraton. This is David Rose Street, looking south on David Rose Street. These are some new warehouses being built. I call this area Warehouse Central in previous videos. But this is David Rose Street looking north. At the end of the street is what we used to call the junction in South Ruimveldt Gardens. The junction at Mandela Avenue, or what used to be called the back road. And this David Rose Street crosses over Aubrey Barker Road here in South Ruimveldt Gardens. So there's a whole lot of construction work going on. I mentioned Aubrey Barker Road. That has been widened for most of its length, and it's in fact going to connect, I guess, all the way to Ogle. I promise to give you an update on that in a video in future, but it's not along my exercise path. I would have to deviate from where I normally work, or walk, or run. So that's the reason why I haven't given you an update on Aubrey Barker Road yet. But I have done a walk along Aubrey Barker Road in the past. I think up to Festival City, the junction, the entrance to Festival City. You can go take a look at some of the previous videos, see that in the archives. But yeah, this is what is happening here on Caneview Avenue in South Ruimveldt Gardens. It's the boundary between Houston and South Ruimveldt Gardens. And we're back here because we want to see what is happening with this new hotel. This is the Sheraton. That is the 4 Points Hotel by Sheraton. And the last time we were here, they were working on the grounds. So they were rebuilding the boundaries. They were building a new entrance road to the hotel. And they had more or less completed the external facade of the building, which in fact seems to be the case, except there are a couple of scaffolds. There's some scaffolding. It's still up on the building. We don't know exactly what's happening, but we'll take a closer look in a minute. This is Heroes Highway, That's Heroes Highway at View Avenue. It's crossing Heroes Highway. So that's Heroes Highway looking south towards the roundabout at Eccles Interchange, and that's Heroes Highway looking north towards the roundabout at South Ruimveldt and Mandela Avenue. South Aubrey Bark Road and Mandela Avenue. All right, this is South Ruimveldt Gardens. We're standing in Houston. So yeah, the last time we were here, it seems as if they were building another road, an entrance basically to this hotel, and there it is. So they're actually building this road that runs beside. It's actually running on the embankment. I don't know if they're gonna continue widening Aubrey Barker Road, not Aubrey Barker Road, but View Avenue. But this embankment runs beside the hotel and between the hotel and View Avenue. This canal has been poisoned. I think there's some kind of toxin in this canal. They need to clean that up. The water is black because everything has died. Well, not everything. Is some fish coming back there, but I remember seeing a dead cow in that water a couple of years ago. But yeah, this is what is happening here at